It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Oklahoma product, Baker Mayfield, trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
First carry now for Nick Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. Derek.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
With the give to Nick Chubb.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
9-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns' first down.
A run for Nick Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27th. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll roll him out right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
8-yard pickup.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Number 27, Kareem Hunt.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Third down.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 6-0 our score after one. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Again, the ball carrier.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed it. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Jones, the ball.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards.
For a Kansas City.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes on target here to Hardman. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He was brought down by Nigel Bradham.
On second down, it's Jones. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
The Chiefs will
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Cedric Thompson.
Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he goes out right around the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Punt formation for the Browns.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, what a move. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't...
It got his man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Jones. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. He'll wind up losing a yard on the... And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Ronald Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
From the gun, Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Binds, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Mahomes firing complete and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Another Kansas City.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
4 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4.
That's another.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now Jones. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now the second down throw on target. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown of the new season. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a
excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Mayfield. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Mayfield sacked.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
38. Browns 7.
Throwing. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield with it once more. This will be caught at about the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns get a score closer.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
His throw incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted by the Browns.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Baker Mayfield sacked. A loss of 8.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 14. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield looks to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Mahomes going to throw it here. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the
throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And again it's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
and this is caught at the 20. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
And 10.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.